That's
I don't know. It's not going to affect anything.
oh God, no, it's not. That's how everything
They
was.
just repealed. They repealed what was put on in 2014.
Yeah,
People are jumping on it.
they're freaking out. Of the lack of choices between cable providers, period.
Yep.
You ready for the invite?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this will rock. It is way too cold outside.
Tell me about it. It was like 2 below this morning when I went to work.
It's like
Feels
2
like we're
right
playing
now.
in Green Bay.
Yeah. That's the feeling I get. Waiting for it to load up the thingy so I can send the invite.
Oh man. Well, to the one viewer sitting there, we're working on getting into it. EA has recently changed how they do their CFM games and invites. There we go.
Yeah, I believe the away team's got to invite the home team.
You must first leave franchise mode.
I'm going to put my link in the page too. So you can pick on whatever
Yeah, because
side
they might
you want to
not.
watch.
I was going to say they might not. There we go. Now, closest you can get to 1960 uniforms.
The closest I can get to the uniforms.
Yep. And I'm the home team.
God. I think the 80s throwback is the oldest I can get.
No. It's the NY logo.
Was it the NY logo?
Yep.
Color rush probably all around that way, I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't have my playbook on my. I don't have my playbook on my wife's profile. I forgot. I should have downloaded it before. Oh well. If I make the Super Bowl against you and then Nate beats me, I'll have to make sure I download it. But that's a lot of big ifs.
Varnado. That's just a cool name. Varnado.
Paul Hornung, Max McGee, Willie Davis,
Frank Gifford.
Bart Starr. Bart Starr looks amazingly like Aaron Rodgers. It's like over on the AFC title game. Johnny Green looks a lot like Ethan Peterman, and Bobby Lane looks a lot like Ben Roethlisberger.
I need Rodgers to come back this week so I can start him in my fantasy league.
The one we're in together, or another one?
My ESPN one.
Oh, okay, because I'm the number 1 seed in the one we're in together.
Yeah, I'm the number 2 seed, I guess. I don't know. I'm the number 1 in my division. So, I got a first round bye.
Oh, he's coming out.
Oh, I always come out.
Hackbart. Ran right into Hackbart. Vince Lombardi looks awful dark.
He went tanning.
He's a block and makes a tackle. This is the actual 1961 and 62 NFL title games. Giants and Packers.
Pretty sure it was pretty cold back then too.
It was definitely cold the year they were in Green Bay.
Oh,
Ray Nitschke on the blitz.
I wasn't looking.
Charlie Connerly goes down, number 42.
It's so weird seeing a single bar face mask on a helmet now. Yeah, and it's really weird to see a quarterback with the number 42.
Yeah. What will the Giants do on 4th and 17?
At the 19, I'm probably going to kick it. Normally I'd go for it, but if I try to get smacked.
Don Chandler, the future Packer, in the punt. Will be the Packers' place kicker in Super Bowl 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, this is on. Is this on pro or rookie? I forget.
Rookie.
That's right. This was a learning league.
Wood.
His ass.
Oh, he was tackled by the punter. No, he wasn't. It was Alex Webster on the tackle. I can hear the broadcast in the back.
I just turned it down.
Is that your?
Yes.
Got to be, because I don't have any viewers.
Mr.
If you're watching mine, we got a problem.
Mr. Augie is watching, so welcome to the broadcast.
He's on your broadcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't expect people to recognize my wife's handle. I expect it to be me. You have to tell me what comments he says, because I can't read.
No, he asked if it was live, and I replied yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get Gary Neifeld out in the flat. He's going to get tackled.
Oh. I don't think it got any warmer than like 6 degrees all day.
We got up to 12. We're supposed to warm up tomorrow and then get more lake effect snow. We already have 74 inches.
Yeah, they're just going to bury you. You're going to be like the lost city of Atlantis with snow.
Yeah. The nearest closest town to us is 43 inches. The golden boy couldn't get going as Fred Dreyer, the future TV's hunter, in to make the tackle. There's a look at Sam Huff. I don't know what broadcast you're looking at. Probably shouldn't.
Mr. Augie says he's trying to get you riled up because he's voting for me for Coach of the Year.
Oh, that's good.
Keep pushing outside. There we go. Come on. Get him.
If I didn't spin... Hold on a second. I'm going to pause it for a second.
Okay, you pause.
He spun on his own.
That'll you might have to do it with the stick. Sometimes you can do that with a stick, especially on like rookie level.
I can't.
I don't know.
I can't seem to change that.
No.
Oh well. We'll get back to playing. We'll just have to deal with it. Something to learn for the next season that we do with Wild Child.
I notice that happens a lot, like when we're lagging big time. Like the stick will frickin' kick it into like a juke or a... It's like, ugh.
Can you hear me? Is the broadcast settings working?
I believe he should be able to hear you. Because it should be, I believe the settings are still where it's sharing all the mic speech.
Boyd Dowler on the reception.
But yes, he should be able to hear you through mine.
I missed that.
Woo, you shanked it.
Bad.
Yeah, he says he can hear you.
Okay. Well, that's good then.
So the settings still work. It was just for some reason it didn't like the other two headsets I had. It's just weird. Let me find out that those headsets, because they're Xbox headsets mainly, but it shouldn't mean it shouldn't work in a PS4. They're advertised as Xbox, but it's the same plug.
Frank Gifford on the return.
Can't do nothing right now.
Second and 11. During the Super Bowl, we'll have an announcement concerning these rosters. We're 87, not sure who that is. Jim Bernardo.
Bernardo. He's like Tornado Bernardo or something. Yeah, I'd have some weird cheesy nickname for him.
Sure.
Bernardo Tornado, there you go. Ha. He's on a cheesy. Yeah.
Bernardo on the reception again.
Like I said, I like the name, so he can be a target. We'll go with that.
Well, he's your tight end, isn't he? Of course he's your target. That's what you do.
Yes, I do enjoy that.
Oh, wide open.
Yes, John.
Joe Morrison. Is that Joe Morrison or Alex Webster?
29.
He's not getting up, so I couldn't see his name. They'll show the starting lineups when it's human versus human.
Yeah. Oh no, he held on to it. I thought he dropped it.
You're gonna make this Bernardo a Hall of Famer.
Listen, all my players are Hall of Famers. Although that last game I played,
pretty much all mine are.
Whenever I play Will, I get just, I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's Webster.
He blurks,
29.
gets the interceptions.
Well, it's just weird. Like, I got serious lag against him, and I couldn't do anything. It totally threw my timing off. I couldn't get the kicks down right for the most part. I think I got like one kick off in the whole game that went good. And that was after I got lucky with a field goal. But there'd be times where I'd have a guy wide open and I'd go to throw it to him, and the lag would be so much that it would throw late. And he'd end up having somebody come across and picking it off. It's like, what is going on?
He is a master with his interceptions. And then I don't know if you saw any of the B Blitzen, you versus Lear the Great game today. Lear was pretty lethal with the interceptions too.
But anytime I play Will, like I played him twice in the last week on 2 different leagues, and you know, he beat me both times. But there was that one game I had like 500 passing yards against him, and I couldn't get in the end zone. What the heck?
Mitchke was bearing down on your ass that time.
I'm surprised he got it off.
This game could be the reason why Kittle comes to the Giants in 61. Sure who temp is.
Wait, okay, let's keep that.
Ooh, no huddle.
I like no huddle. No huddle seems to work against Will pretty good too. Until I somehow screw up a lag shot.
Oh. Pass to 27.
Hopefully I don't shank it crazy. Kind of hard. I mean, you probably just got over eager or something with the kicking for the extra point, because even if you're lagging,
It was Pat Summerall on the extra point.
Oh yeah, good old Pat. I don't miss him announcing the games. Oh, good shot. Schneckler. Or Schnelker. That's a weird
Don
name.
Schnelker.
Yeah.
The 16-0 Bills versus the 16-0 Steelers for the AFC title game. The 15-1 Packers and the 15-1 Giants. Packers' only loss was to the Steelers. Your only loss was to the Cowboys in the game that went wonky. The one you won, and then
Oh, I did not want to do that. I changed my
well, it
camera
looked at
angle.
one point like Sam Huff grabbed a hold of Paul Hornung, and it looked at one point like Huff had the ball behind his back. I thought you were about to strip it. You have a quarterback, number 42, and I have a running back who's number 5.
Right. Oh, too far. This one? This one. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense and try to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Mr. Huff got through the line quite quickly there. Robustelli. I like that name.
Andy Robustelli.
They got a lot of old school, nice, fun names back then. It's a different world.
Oh! That ball, even under pressure and hit, was right to the receiver. He just didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Jim Lee Howell on the sideline for the Giants.
Let's see if we can't beat you, Mr. McGee. I remember the cartoon Mr. Magoo. That was a fun cartoon.
Awful punt. Straight up into the damn air.
No flag for tackling
No
the
flag.
guy?
Yeah, yeah. There's a glitch there somewhere.
Nah,
The funny
that's a
thing is
60s
I
rule.
yeah, must be. I didn't push anything either. He tackled him on his own.
Yeah. Oh, gonna try and
Henry
fuck
Jordan on the tackle, another Hall of Famer. The Packers added the G to their helmets in 1961. This is the only year they would have had to wear throwbacks.
He was almost getting away.
You were carrying 65 Tom Bettis there, but Ray Nitschke was right behind you. My cat is sitting next to me on the present wrapping table in the living room, staring at me.
Garfield?
No,
Oh,
Wicket, the one that looks like the Ewok.
Yes. I forget. Is Garfield still kicking?
Yeah, he mainly sleeps in front of the heater and pukes.
He's an old boy.
He's 12.
Yeah.
Damn, first down.
I'm sure if you give him some lasagna,
He'll probably die.
probably. Oh, I got a first down out of that?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Greminger on the tackle. That's a name, Greminger. Sounds like an 80s villain, Gremlin. Tom Greminger. I don't know if his name is Tom. If I don't know their names, I call him Tom.
I'm gonna have to watch the Gremlins. This supposed to be
Vernado's beating Emlyn Tunnell. He's beating a Hall of Famer across the middle. I gotta shore that up.
He's got 4 receptions for 49 yards. See if I can get my tight end some 100 yards this game. That would be fun. Tight end with a 100-yard receiving game. It's more like modern day than it was back then.
It would have been, especially the Giants game. Packers had more of a passing game, but Alma Cat is sitting in front of the TV.
That's because
she's the 13th or 12th defender.
Yeah. Oh, he dropped it. That's like his first drop.
Charlie Connolly is 8 of 11 for 91 yards. 3rd and 3.
Oh.
Curry sheds the block. Must be Tom Curry.
Question is do I go for a 46-yard field goal?
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out.
And she's good. Giants take a 10-6 lead. I do promise that when with the next project we're going to do, I will learn the names. I won't be the Packers anymore.
Listen, you know the names better than I know the names, so.
I know a lot of them, but like some of the role players in the early 60s, you know, before they had successfully weeded everybody out,
You're right.
I don't.
Let's see. Cat Cabbage. I love that name, Cat Cabbage.
Jim Cabbage.
This was back when they were still playing in the Bronx, wasn't it?
Yankee Stadium. The Packers sweep. Oh. I didn't get the first down though.
Those sound like
what
a
we
lot.
need to do with this play is create a seal here and a seal here and run up the alley.
Madzulski.
Dick Modzelewski.
Yeah. There's like a lot of these names sound like the stereotypical like Bronx type of names, you know?
Yeah. I was watching a video earlier on 10 wrestlers who didn't think they'd be pro wrestlers. And the guy that was doing the video had a bit of an accent, but you could tell he didn't know much about outside wrestling stuff. Right. And he's talking about Mojo Rawley. And he's like, and Mojo Rawley is good friends with NFL player Rob Gronkowski. I was like, come on, really? You're going to do a video? You at least get the name right?
Oh, come on.
Max McGee.
I thought I had him jumping up to block that. We weren't that lucky.
Oh shit. Sorry, excuse the language. I just realized how much time was left in the app.
See? I was trying to hit Art Star, but I missed.
Yep, I noticed that. Star has a quick Aaron Rodgers-like release.
Yeah, right. Oh, good disruption.
need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Unable to connect on the first down pass
Who's
play.
Dick Nolan on your defense? Future head coach of the 49ers, and son is future head coach of the 49ers as well.
Speaking of Mr. Nolan, he's the one that received the tackle on that one.
That was my last time out, so.
Indeed it was.
Because I had to waste one. Right now, it's a 44-yard field goal for Max McGee.
Oh, it is intercepted. Come on. Whoa, where's he going? He's tripping over his own guy.
Jim Crow. No.
Jim Crow?
That can't be Jim. That didn't sound right when I said it.
I was gonna say, wait a second. I mean, yeah, that's back close to them times, but I don't think it was.
It didn't sound right when I said it.
Yeah. Throw the ball, man.
I know the Cardinals had a running back named John David Crow, but
yeah, but you think they really made jokes about that stuff back then, like that, the obvious
I
ones?
doubt it.
I mean, that's a stretch just to get to Jim from John, so. I really should just run the clock out, but that's not me.
We got a flag.
Holding?
Holding
Passer,
against
10
the
on
defense.
36.
Roughing the passer. That's kind of horse shit. Sorry, again, excuse language. It's late, tired.
You did a double
today,
watching
didn't you? Huh?
You did a double today, didn't you?
Yeah. No, I didn't do a double. I got double Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, come on. I saw him there, but... Ooh, uh-oh. Webster's not going to get him.
Ray Nitschke.
See, this is what I get for,
Yeah.
dancing, not running the clock.
See Ray Nitschke dancing, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have gone for 2. Oh well. Oh, Horning to kick the extra point.
Where is he going? That guy went backwards.
That's a good way to end the first half.
Yeah, because you get the ball back, don't you?
Yep. Of all players to get the interception, Ray Nitschke, that's perfect. I think he scored 1 touchdown in his career, and it was when he had a
How did I screw that up?
broken leg, and he limps into the end zone. Tom Moore on it, and this guy's really name is Tom Moore. Yeah. There are 2 Toms, Tom Bettis and Tom Moore.
He was going to knock him out. He's getting the sweep outside.
Well, of course. What other play am I going to run? It's the Packers offense, after all.
Good job.
Paul Horning, 8 rushes, 57 yards.
I should start playing smarter here. I'm not sure if it's
Golden boy.
smarter, but oh, tried to knock it down, but that was not happening.
Frank Gifford hasn't done much today. I think he's only returned kicks.
Yeah, he's been pretty much shut down on the outside.
Well, I mean, we got Willie Wood out there. And, yeah, Willie Wood. 27 is Tom something, I think. I really gotta have my computer open when we do these games.
Oh,
Tom Bettis, and that really is Tom Bettis on the sack.
I had the guy wide open and I went to push it, and he was getting sacked in the process.
Oh, found 44. Joe Morrison? No, Kyle Rote.
I was gonna say some cheesy line like he wrote that. I don't know, but yeah, I said. Yeah. My cheesiness is, I want to figure out. Throw the ball. Come on.
Willie Davis.
All he had to do was let it actually release.
All the heights and weights are accurate on these four teams. I went through and took the time. Inside CFM, you could do that. So Willie Davis really was that big in the 60s. Which most everybody's really small compared to today's players. And our linemen are going 220, 230. Your quarterbacks and receivers are like 180. And things are a lot different nowadays. But Willie Davis was a monster. He was at 287, I think.
Oh my God. What did he do? Stutter step there?
27, whoever that is, putting some good coverage down on Frank Gifford. 4th and 7, what do the Giants do? What I might do, well, I'll save it. I don't give anything away.
Come on. I tried to force that.
Trophy earned, not OP. Whatever that is. I just earned a trophy.
I forget what it is. I think I got that. I got a triple crown the other day.
This is the second trophy I got in this game. I got one earlier for the sweep. The long sweep.
I got one called the Triple Crown. It was get a sack, forced fumble, and fumble recovery with the same player.
Trifecta.
I was quite surprised.
That's what I was just In fact, Mr. Ogies was watching Super Bowl 25, and I brought up how the turning point to me in that game is actually a Bill score. Bruce Smith sacks Jeff Hostetler for a safety. But if you look at the replay closely, Smith should have had the trifecta. He had his hand on Hostetler's throwing arm with the ball in it, and Hostetler somehow was able to have a presence of mind to pull the ball in and get sacked. Most quarterbacks would have fumbled the ball right there, and Smith was in great position to fall on it and recover it. It would have been a Super Bowl trifecta. They would have gone up 17-3, and that would have been all she wrote.
Oh, because he rolled over and he got the first down.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was his first run to the game.
Yeah.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up.
Instead, the Bills go 12-3, and then the Giants had that big, long, time-consuming drive where Stephen Baker got the third down conversion by breaking like 25 tackles.
Horned.
Paul Hornung, Heisman Trophy winner out of the University of Notre Dame. They call him the Golden Boy. And unfortunately, in one of two major miscarriages of justice in Super Bowl history, he was on the roster in Super Bowl I and did not get to play. He retired afterwards. The other one is Walter Payton not scoring a touchdown in Super Bowl 20.
Why are they tackling him forward, man?
Actually, I think I'm just going to sit in the huddle here, or sit at the line. Now, here's my question, and this is not to, offense to you or anything. Why can I play good against you, but against everybody else, I fall apart?
Oh.
They're just similar playing styles that we have, maybe?
Probably.
Puts us in a certain level, and then guys like Will and Shaw in a higher level.
Yeah, because like I've played against guys like my buddy of mine. Well, you know him, Chris. There.
Yeah.
He played when he had his knee surgery. He played nothing but Madden all the time. So it's like okay, and because of that, he got really good. But I mean, I've always played Madden at the All-Pro difficulty, and have had pretty good success with it, even against human players. But I am definitely anything but a pro-type player. I mean, I could hold my own fairly well, but sometimes I just can't do squat.
And see, I've only played on the pro level. This here on rookie level is definitely different.
Yeah. You know, something, I don't know, the rookie level seems to irritate me because of the timing seems weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've noticed, my guy's breaking down the tackle, but they're missing tackles every now and then. It's like,
Well, especially the AI. The AI improves. You think in a human versus human game it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Because it's your skill against my skill, but it does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. You shut that one down with that Crow character.
Yeah, that was a cornerback blitz, though, that's why.
Yeah, I ran right into it.
That was the goal.
Expected to come after the quarterback, but in this case, he ran into the ball carrier. Really nice technique, because what you do is you come deepest and deepest off the
Oh, that's way off.
Wow. And he took out the cameraman on the sideline.
Didn't waste enough time.
That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty.
It knuckled on him a bit? I don't know about that. Oh.
Tom was out there guarding your receiver real good.
Now fourth quarter where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could
I'll
very
start
easily
pulling
be
something out.
intercepted.
My
If it does get picked off,
can of goodies here.
seal this one.
Wow, like,
There's
okay,
the monster again.
I saw my receiver wide open. I pushed the button, and he did not start at all to make the effort. Then got sacked. It's like, that drives me nuts. And it's not lag. There's no lag in this game right now at all.
No, I think there's been maybe one.
Really?
Oh, if 45 didn't get in my way, Emlyn Tunnell didn't get in my way, I think that was 2 pick sixes.
Probably.
That's the first time I've ever caught a tip interception. I've given them up many times,
Oh, yeah.
but he tipped it to himself.
Yeah, that was, that's how you want to do it if you're going to tip it.
Oh yeah.
Where is he going? That guy ran completely around him and tried to dive in the backfield, but yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna try our Australian friend there, Dale Barr's suggestion on the running play.
Yeah.
Next time I run it, I'll tell you what it is after the play. It is let the computer control the running back.
Yeah.
That was his suggestion. And it worked all right, especially because the guy's making moves on his own.
Oh, yeah.
Can't seem to take it off. So I might as well just see what it did. I still don't. Total yardage is, I'm ahead of you, but rushing yards were 1 yard apart.
Are we?
Now wait, you have 94 rushing yards?
Do I? No.
No offense, but that can't be
There's no
right.
way. No, that's...
Maybe
can't
it's
be right at
passing
all.
yards.
Maybe it was...
Because I could then buy you having.
rushing. I think what it is
I could
it
then
said-
buy you having 24 rushing yards and 94 passing yards, but
Yeah.
I must have read that wrong.
They might have said allowed 90-something yards or something.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been able to run squat. I've busted a couple 8-yard here and there, but nothing crazy.
No, the Packers, well, they're nothing but Hall of Famers on that defensive front.
What is that?
That one guy just kind of ran alongside me.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to block for me.
He hit him in the chin with his shoulder and didn't bother to tackle him. It's like, what the heck?
We got to run one play because we're... Oh, you calling timeout. Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's see if I can find the right play. There we go.
The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll run it on the toss.
I thought your guy was going to trip over your other one there, so I tried to cut it inside, and he recovered.
Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays, exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
I don't know when Wild Child and I are going to get to the game because he goes back to work Saturday, so his next day's off are Thursday, Friday next week.
Yeah. My next days off aren't till Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm off Monday, Tuesday as well.
With more in the NFC Championship game after this.
Looks like there's a
Well, if
hole in
finally
the back
hits the
of
field goal.
Look, I don't know if you can see it, but if you turn around, it looks like there's a giant hole in the back of his helmet.
Yeah. That's funny.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh, Frank Gifford's bringing it out. Got some blockers, but he runs right into half.
Hardly nothing.
Well, you got back to the 25, which is where you would have been had you.
Yeah.
No.
Frank Gifford looks goony as all hell.
Again, you can get these rosters if you download them for the latest version from Phantom Fighter. Has the latest ratings, including the 49ers and Cardinals roster have been added. Oh. See, Willie Wood kind of jumped late. Looked kind of weird. Went right over Nitschke's head, too. Oh, you are playing with fire, throwing right at Nitschke. You just like throwing at him. So Vernado.
I guess, hey, can't really complain. Dude's catching balls, so. It took way too much time there. What the heck was
Willie
that?
Wood hits him in the helmet.
Gifford didn't even try.
It was blanket coverage, though.
Yeah.
Oh. 45 didn't, or Tunnell didn't really react right. Must be because he played for the Giants in 58 and 59. Still thought he was wearing blue.
Son of a really? So I have to get this kick. If I don't get this kick, it's done, because you can just run the clock. Yeah, that's it. Don't give up. Forced turnover. I've got 2 timeouts. Unless I can get a strip here, I pull nothing out.
Well, we didn't have many turnovers.
Not really, no.
But it was the turnovers that were big.
Oh, come on. Who's this? Sam Huff? Yeah, there it is.
Nice to see fireworks going out of the stadium in 1960. But hey, at least we're in the right stadium.
Right.
You know, it's much bigger now. There's only 2 stadiums that are accurate. Green Bay and Oakland.
Oh. Oddly enough, I could still score, get a 2-point conversion, and still potentially get an onside kick. And
Yep.
score again.
You got,
So, I mean, crazier things have happened.
yeah.
Somebody
waste a
asked
lot of time.
today, I was talking to somebody at work, and they asked, of all the Giants games and everything you've seen over the years, really? Most frustrating game ever that you ever had to deal with. And they're like, it's got to be the Super Bowl they lost to the Ravens. I think, nope, not even that. Can you guess what I think is the most frustrating game? Yeah, it was. But the most frustrating game for me, as a Giants fan
What's that?
was the Miracle at the Meadowlands 2.
Oh, the punt return?
Mm-hmm.
I was at work. I was at work and standing with the clients at the time. The place went wild.
That was the closest I came to chucking a controller through my TV ever. I was like, who does that?
I was saying last year's wild card game between these two must have done it for you too when Rodgers hit the Hail Mary at the
Nope.
end of the
That
second
punt
half.
by Dodge to Deshaun Jackson, that twisted me up something first. I can respect Rodgers. Where's the flag on that? He literally came over and like shoved him right out of the way. Frank Gifford failing me. Yeah. I couldn't stand Deshaun Jackson in the first place because he was that showboaty type of player. I don't really like those type of players. And then he got that freaking punt and started coming back, and every Giant that came down to tackle him missed. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Well, John, good game.
Yes, good game.
I'll share both versions. Well, we already did the group. I'll put both versions on my playlist.
Yeah.
A random video game playlist. And
I did start doing the Davis Webb career.
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I got to do his next game. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. Or it's Friday. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning or Saturday
Morning
morning.
had 2 touchdowns. That's right. He had the one where he
Yeah.
tackled into the end zone by Nolan, and then the second one there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Bart started Boyd
He
Dowler
did
for
good.
the first
I mean,
one.
That
The
sweep
Nitschke
really.
interception.
Yeah.
Well, the sweep. You know,
The
we were
sweep,
halfway
yeah.
through the second quarter when I thought of it.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, why aren't I running the sweep? I'm all set up for that.
Yeah. I only had
I mean,
24
the
rushing
ratings.
yards. I couldn't do nothing in rushing.
No. I had 138. I'm the master of rookie level. Huh. I got to beat Wild Child still and get the Super Bowl. This is what I was going to say earlier, but I didn't want to come off as bragging.
Yeah.
If I beat Wild Child and put both teams into the Super Bowl, what I might do is kick my wife out of the league, kick you out of the league, and then send you an invite again, and you take the Packers.
Yeah. Whatever works, bub. You know I'll do it.
Yeah. Just be more fun than playing against myself. I'm going to end my broadcast.
Ditto.